There are many things that can't be explained in this life. Many questions that have plagued man throughout the ages. Is there life on other planets? What about Bigfoot, the Loch Ness monster? And what's going on with Donald Trump's hair? While most of these things we will never get an answer to, in the summer of 2015, we got an answer to one of these questions. After conquering Niagara Falls and the CN Tower, the two adventurous sisters, Pinky and Peanut, set their sights on solving one of life's greatest mysteries, the Loch Ness Monster.
Daddy!
What is it?
This is what we want to do!
Oh no. Loch Ness is located in Scotland. It is wedged between mountains. Though only a mile wide, it's 24 miles long and open to the sea at both ends. Its depth may exceed 900 feet in some places, but no one to this day knows for sure how deep the lake really is. People have been coming to the lake for hundreds of years for one thing: to get a glimpse of a monster. An old abbey by the shore of the lake is where the quest gets its origins. Saint Columba came to Loch Ness in the 6th century to convert barbarians. While getting ready to cross the loch down at the end where it meets the open sea, he spotted a man swimming and this great serpent beast appeared. And Saint Columba drove it off shouting, get back to where you once belonged." Years later, a little-known group from Liverpool would write a song about it. After months of preparation, our journey finally began. We arrived in Edinburgh and quickly checked into our hotel. I read in one of my reference journals that the beast is sometimes spotted on land. This might be tougher than we thought. We decided to climb Arthur's Seat, the highest point in Edinburgh, to get a better look around. Although we saw no sign of the monster, we met some local men who swore they'd seen Nessie and knew where to find her. I personally think they might have had too much to drink. The next day we headed north. We rented a cabin in the middle of a valley where the locals say they saw Nessie in the hills. We searched and searched the hills. We saw plenty of sheep and cows, but I don't know, still not so many signs of monsters. The next day we were told to follow a path behind our cabin through an enchanted woods that would lead to a landlocked lake. We met a man who offered to take Cindy out in his rowboat to have a good look around the lake. But this is when things started to get a little strange. He dropped Cindy off on the shore, and then something, I don't know. Still can't explain it. He was gone, never to be seen again. Although they say that if you go downtown on a sunny day, you just might see a man who looks a lot like him go speeding by in a convertible sports car. A sunny day in Scotland, I think you have a better chance at seeing Nessie.
Through the course of the rest of the day, that rain will move across the rest of Northern Ireland and into western Scotland. And as it does so, just ahead of it, the cloud will build and we'll see a few more.
Looks like a good day to go find Nessie. What do you think, ladies? The rain is going to be coming, the wind.
We're looking at the mid to the high teens. Those of it being overnight.
Alright, we're here in Oban and we're about to go a 2-hour journey up to Loch Ness. This is the big day. We got Pinky and what's her name, Peanut over here. They seem excited and confident that they're going to find a monster. We got our local guide. So we'll check in when we're at Loch Ness. After a long car journey, we finally arrived at Fort Augustus and Loch Ness. So we're here on the shores of Loch Ness.
Ooh.
We just had our lunch. And we started looking.
A rainbow cookie.
The rainbow cookies. We scanned the loch along the shore. A lot of close calls, but still no monster to be seen. We were beginning to get desperate, so I arranged passage for us on board the Legend of Loch Ness. That would take us all around the loch. We were searching every inch of that lake. Still no signs of Nessie. I don't know. We were beginning to think this might just be a myth. The girls weren't sharing in my negative attitude. They kept their spirits up and they kept searching and searching, determined to find the monster. Time was running out. Soon the boat would have to take us back.
So far, we'll see about that. Now we have 2 systems on board the boat.
As the wee man was rambling on about his facts, his technical gadgets with his radar and his sonar, it came to me. Nessie was too clever for that. She just hid in a cave every time a boat went by.
Right, the Olex is the one I'll start with because it's the easiest to explain. I can explain it in 3 simple words. Loch Ness empty.
What we had to do was to get our hands on some old camera, like they had back in the day. I disguised myself as a local and went into a pawn shop. I found an old camera. He wanted £8, but I talked him down to $4.50. I felt our luck was about to change. We went back out to the loch. This is what we shot. This. Look. There. For those of you still not believing, check out the local paper 2 days after we returned.